would do self-expression through severe mental illness, underground rap and its predators. And then the first thing is underground rapper Autumn caught liking a minor's pic from when she was 17. Keep in mind he's 26. This shit's insane. Let's get straight to it though, man. Esau would never be a predator, man. All he trying to do is take care of his son, take care of his baby mother that he had for a lot of years. He's not a cheater. You get what I'm saying? I would never be a predator, man. Like, I don't even want a little daughter girl. Like, I don't even want a daughter, man. That's how much of a predator I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with a nigga, man. On phone on grade. But for each his own. We gonna watch this shit.
And you may think that's a bad thing. However,
last night before the arrest, he beat up his girl.
Without the mental illness, these musicians wouldn't have their careers. And that
I feel like Jay's the only nigga that ain't did shit though. Jay's gotta be the only nigga.
That sounds crazy, but stay with me here. The mental illness to musician pipeline is far more legitimate than people think, so let's talk about it.
I like the Death Note reference.
No, I don't take meds. No, I don't fucking cry. No, none of that shit. Shut the fuck up talking to me like that. Stop talking to a nigga like that. Y'all don't fucking know me. Y'all always trying to talk to a nigga like
That's Isaiah TG, I believe.
Like he ain't shit. Like he can't do shit for himself. Like he ain't doing shit. Like he ain't prepared for that shit. Shut the fuck up. Y'all some little ass kids.
Self-expression is art. It's not a coincidence as to why the most...
Nigga, do you want to meet? Since you want to act up on the net, I will push on you, bruh. Quiet that shit the fuck down before I make an example out your little ass. Out your ass, little nigga. You better hope I don't catch your ass outside. You like kids, but you getting tough with me in DMs. Where you at, 5?
troubled and disturbed individuals are the most...
I will never be in this kind of beef. I've literally had a girl stick her toe in my ass. What the fuck? I had this girl bring a coloring book to my house and made her watch Paw Patrol and made her wear like a super tight tank top and like panties with a bow. And then she's skinny as fuck, so she looked like a preteen. Let my ass. That shit was so awkward at first. But bro, I swear I've never been so turned on. Who the fuck are these people, dog?
Successful artists. Bob from down the street, being an average man, has nothing...
I don't want no daughter because it's like, I know how I looked at women, or I know how I look at women now. So I don't want no man looking at my daughter. Sorry, I'm just a real nigga. That's that.
Special to represent through an artistic...
I look at women. I don't look at girls, 100%.
medium. Hence, Bob simply wouldn't be a good artist, even if he tried. But Jades, but Glock 40 Spaz, that's a different story. Our random gay friend from Atlanta who skipped school to sell drugs, he just might be the greatest of all time. It's the ones that dress like their sexuality is in a blender, the ones that speak like they don't know English. It's the ones who have been casted out by society for being different, for being weird, for not conforming to society's laws. Because this isn't a place where you
vote Esau Wood XXL 2026. I don't even want to be on 2025. Fuck 2025.
make a choice. The art simply chooses you. Understanding this concept is very important. A lot of people who make good music are usually in the worst mental state of their lives.
I don't know what else to fucking do, bro.
Constantly fighting an uphill battle with themselves, because if they weren't going through these things, if they weren't fighting these demons, they would have no content to express through their artistic medium, and that's not a Ken Carson.
Not gonna lie, Esau Wood basically was saying he wanted to die consistently, bro, because fuck that. Interview coming soon.
Anyway, friends, I'm being very serious right now, so stay with me. A lot of these people are violent, angry, perverted, predatory. They often exhibit behavior that conflicts with social norms, and these issues lead to issues with relationships, employment, and a lot of legal matters. Take what I just said and put it in Google, and that literally gives you the dictionary definition for antisocial personality disorder. And I'm not here to diagnose them, but I am here to say that these people are often not okay, and it's not a coincidence as to why these not okay people make such good music.
Nigga, I know I'm not okay.
By putting their struggle and their music out there, it's like putting themselves out there. And the original title for this video was, "Why Do Predators Make Such Good Music?" But I'll get into that in a bit also. If many of these troubled individuals had the chance to give up the talent that came with their suffering in exchange for a normal life, a lot of them would.
Talented, schizophrenic, underground rapper out there, TG, I told you. I never should have started making music. It's always going to be that way. And ruin the passion for many dreams. I see how you guys think of me cool, though. I realized that a long time ago. Other people's misfortune, that's your source of dopamine. It's always been that way. Yeah, I really broke my heart more than... Oh my God, this nigga scary. He act like a hoe on a net.
It's not because they don't enjoy the fruits of their creativity. Their creativity exists because they are different. However, people who are different have different interests. Normal people might be interested in girls their own age. Different people might not see things the same way, and I know that sounds crazy. However,
I'm a different nigga. But I swear to God, it just, I don't know. First off, let me make sure a nigga recording, bro. I know I'm recording. Why did I have to do that?
it is the reality. You don't get to choose what's different about you. A lot of the time, people end up liking the things they like because that's how they were wired growing up. You don't get to choose the struggle you benefit off of, and then there's not a struggle that actually deters your life as well. This is the curse of creativity. It can help you in one way, and the other half of it can drag you down right into a jail cell.
I will shut up.
So I'm gonna tell y'all how this shit helped me, and then it dragged me down, right? The creativity shit, it can help me buy land for my son. It can help me, you know, get all the bullshit materialistic things. But as I'm doing this, taking this journey, it's fucking destroying me mentally, like destroying my relationship with spirituality and shit. Like it feels like, I don't know, bro. That's it. It's just the music be fucking up a nigga brain. Like, boy, you know you hard as fuck. Why the fuck you ain't here? Why you ain't there? The compare and contrast shit. Like, stop comparing yourself to people, bruh.
Shut my light skin mouth. If you go live and have every minor that said you touched them backtrack and say you didn't touch them.
Creativity is a blessing and a curse, and a lot of underground artists get stuck in this unhealthy loop where the only way for them to make a living is by taking advantage of their creativity. And once they're semi-successful, they can't go back to working a normal job. Once you have an internet image, if you're caught at McDonald's, my nigga, your life is fucking over. But on a more serious note, the curse placed upon those who are creative is the curse of being different. And while from the outside looking in, some might see it as a pure blessing that they're able to make money off being themselves, but that's not always the case. This generation tends to idealize those who are different, almost worshipping their uniqueness as some kind of gift from God. But what most people fail to realize is that you don't get to choose what really makes you different. The same energy and the same thing that makes you succeed in one facet of life is the same thing that can cause you to lack empathy for those around you and cause you to put your hands on women. Originality means to stand out. Their behavior is not normal, hence their music isn't going to be normal either. However, this also means that their actions outside of music isn't going to be normal either. It's a double-edged sword. As I said, it comes at a cost.
30-year-old grown man and deadbeat father has allegedly been sending nudes to middle schoolers. There's a photo of him.
And a lot of the time, the person who has these creative gifts feel like they don't belong. They put themselves out there.
These niggas be tripping with these internet personalities, man. Just give me the money. I don't even give a fuck about. I want you niggas to listen to my music. Keep me at 2,000 followers. Listen to my music. And keep me at the crib. I don't even want to go outside no more, 100%. Shit, just pay my bills for me. Screen, I want about, give me about 1 million screens a month. I'll take the 4 bands. No lie.
Just their art, but themselves. Their interests, which are unique and different. as they are in the minority, both in creativity, success, and in personality. So why do we act surprised when they fall into the minority of people who end up being murderers, rapists, and child touchers? You don't get to pick and choose your uniqueness. As I said, it comes at a cost. People who aren't normal are not likely to have normal romantic interests. It's unfortunate, but it is the truth. And that's why I find it so pitiful when those who have normal lives try to force themselves into a space where their souls clearly and simply do not belong. The underground is a place that's supposed to be lawless. You don't have to meet a certain standard. You don't need heavy reliance on connections or a team to have certain qualifications to make a career for yourself or have, like, I don't know, 100K monthly listeners. You can do
Why this fucking music gotta be so fucking, like, scary, dog? I mean, looking around and shit.
a lot for yourself by yourself, and that's what the appeal is supposed to be. And because of this, even if you are a mentally deranged child toucher, once the music is good enough, you can get away with it and keep your career going. The underground and rap culture is simply different. They will tear you down for being a snitch for something that happened when you were 15, but if you're a grown adult grooming 16-year-old girls, you can get away with it and still
This nigga a Jace fan, I ain't gonna lie.
have a career. The priorities are backwards, and that's because snitching isn't the norm in this culture. They can't relate or make that acceptable. They look down on it. However, fucking bitches and getting money is acceptable, and even if the girl is underage, a lot of people simply don't care if you quote-unquote getting your dick wet. Once you quote-unquote getting your dick wet, you a real ass nigga. And obviously you can kind of see where the issue is with this train of thought. It's literally a mental illness, and it's stupid, and we need to do better. And as unfortunate as it sounds, a lot of this is a black culture problem. It's called having your priorities fucking upside down. Growing in an environment like this can be detrimental to a lot of people, physically and mentally. And you can see why a lot of rappers live an unhealthy lifestyle that either ends with them dying of an overdose or pretty much going insane at a very young age. It's like very common. I think being an artist is probably the worst career path possible, because being an artist is a path of weaponized self-destruction. Stay with me here. Instead of reflecting and trying to fix your flaws and improve, your flaws are what's making you money. So why would
I ain't gonna lie, I be saying I'm broke as fuck, boy. So I'll let you niggas know my flaws. I ain't trying. I mean, we can flick it, we can fix it, but I be like, I'm broke as fuck, but I'm going through shit, cuz. That's it, 100%. But what I get from this whole video, before I cut it off, Predators do make good music, right? But Esau Wuda is here to change that shit on Phone on Grave. I'm changing that shit for the world, bruh. Predators do make good music. All these niggas do make good music. That's why Esau Wuda here.
you fix it? Especially when your fans and everyone that looks up to you simply wants more music talking about your flaws. Wi-Fi Skeleton peaked in popularity when he made his hit song. A song that you can tell he poured his heart and soul into. A song that, if anything, took his life, because months after pouring his heart out into the song, he literally died in real life. And for underground standards, this song went platinum. For a song to blow up to this extent is ridiculous. If you're in the underground, you understand that 10 million views on YouTube is no joke for a song with no music video. These are Drake Playboy Cardi numbers. He died for that song.
Nope, you're too late. I already died. Let's go listen to that. Let's hope he ain't trying to wax a nigga. Nope. You're too late. Let's get to it. Let's hear it. Let's hear what this nigga talking about. I heard that song before. Damn, buddy. Rest in peace, you, dog. Rest in peace, you, dog. Damn, fool. Why you had to do that to yourself? I heard that song before. I swear to God, I would never, ever commit self-inflicting harm to myself. I will never do it, bro. It will never happen. I don't want to die to the point where I want to slit my wrist. I want to just hang myself or overtake drugs besides weed. I do overtake weed. I don't want to do none of that shit, man. I just want to be thugging. Shit, if I get hit by a sample, nah, let me stop playing. Nigga ain't trying to get hit by no Mac. Fuck out of here. Nigga ain't trying to get hit by no Mac, but it's on some shit where, like, a natural go to sleep, don't wake up shit. That's what I was talking about back then. Don't nobody want to get who want to go out hard? Nobody. So come on now. This song, this nigga tripping though. Nope, you're too late. I already died. And dropped the song. The bitch blew up. He killed himself.
And the song is tragically beautiful, which is why it hurts so much, because the kid killed himself. He died for that. I want people here to understand that good, healthy people express themselves through good, healthy methods to live a good, healthy life. And while I'll always advocate for this, I would never force it upon someone, as they could see the lifestyle of being good and healthy as simply being mundane, preventing them from individual glory and success. I just wish there was a better way of communicating the fact that ambition and creativity often has two sides, both the negative and the positive. These musicians are successful, but a lot of them do it while being sex abusers, sex addicts, touching kids, drug addicts. This isn't healthy self-expression. They do.
I feel like I'm not meant for that type of shit or something, because all I do is smoke weed and smoke miles and drink a little alcohol, bro. That's a lot of shit. But that's all I do. Compared to what these niggas do what I do, times 10. Perks, lean, cigarettes, cigars, Adderall, coke, crack, K2, everything in the book, man. These niggas be going off on a tangent, G.
All these bad things consistently, and they get paid millions.
Smack their baby mama. 10 kids. Trap house. Drug lord. Scammer. These niggas be having all that going on, and I'm just a regular ass nigga working a 9 to 5 that smoke weed, loyal to my motherfucking shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no hoes, cuz this shit is crazy, folk. A nigga like me, I can't set an example for nobody because niggas ain't looking at shit I got going right now. That's crazy. It's gonna happen though.
For it. These battles they're fighting, they express it through their arts, and it blows up, making them successful. So why would they have any incentive to fix these problems? There is no incentive. It's self-expression through severe mental.
Alright, so look, you gotta pick a path though. Let me make sure. You gotta pick a path. Abuse women or groom children. Oh my god. Bro, I'm smacking the fuck out of bitch. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Stop playing on my top like I'm about to play with some kids. Like, nigga, I'm smacking the fuck out of something. Just play on my top. Make me be 300 pounds and I'm only 150. I'm beating your ass. I'm gonna try to. If you don't sit on me first, 100%. Like, but I would never just up and just hit no woman. But I go down that left path, cause nigga, that other one is atrocious. Cause like,
mental illness, weaponized self-destruction. It's just a never-ending loop, and that's the reality of things. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was something different, and it might not be on the same level of quality as all my others, but as a creator, I had to try something new. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, just Discord down below.